Hello everyone, we're looking at the Ghost from the Past, the second haunting sneak preview of the selected cards and card list. This is gonna be released on May 6th, 2022. So let's see what the cards are. Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. If this face-up card is destroyed in a monster zone, you can play. So it's just a Rainbow Dragon that can be placed in the monster zone with Crystal Beast Pegasus. Okay. That is fine. I don't think that really is needed at all. I mean, you can add one out someone, but how you even get this card out? Do you use Ruby Carbuncle? Just this card out to get the search? DDD Vice King Requiem. I think this is also a new card. It's for the DD archetype. It's Pendulum Scale is for you can target. So its Pendulum Scale effect is you can target any number of Dark Contra cards you control, destroy them, and if you do special summon this card from your Pendulum, then you can increase its level by the number destroyed. And it's hard monster per turn. Okay, you cannot special summon monsters except DD monsters and DD monsters that was fused. I mean, you can special summon the monsters except DD monsters. A DD monster that was fusion, synchro, exceeds or links when using this column field as material against the effect. So there's the effect. Next we have an elemental Neos Klunger. Am I saying that right? Kluger. Okay, well it requires elemental Neos and your bell must be fusion. Before time at this so it just gives an elemental Neos Bell's effect. Okay. Allies Rebellion Dragon Overlord. I mean, why do we need another Odd-Eyes Rebellion or whatever? We don't need this. I mean, it has a pendulum effect, it has its normal effect. I'm yawning at the idea of giving another Odd-Eyes card to the game. Here's one decode Tokahitsu. One of the main cards we might go after. Gains 500 attack for each monster points due to the standard decode Toka effect, and plus 1000 life points to one card. That's a quick effect. And if your life points are 2000 or less, you can apply this. Banish this card from the special summon one links lowest Cybers monster from your extra deck except decode Toka Heat. So this can ignore the whole link summoning and get us another code token. That's pretty much all it's gonna be used for. It's probably gonna just only be played in control token, but I want it because code token collection need to be complete, and this is actually a better fire search than power code. Ball and Dragon. So this is just a link 5 ball monster. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Also, neither player can target this card with monster effects. Cool. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Quick effect, you can target one effect monster on the field and one rocket monster in graveyard. You get the effects of the monster on the field, and if you do special summon that. So this can become quite a good negator for Dragon Links. Well, rockets essentially. But I don't know if people still play a big rocket engine Dragon Eggs. Not just the Hyperion. I think this is for the 18 archetype. Yeah. You can special summon this card from hand by banishing one. The 18 monster from your hand or field. You can only special summon Master Hyperion once per turn this way. So you can special summon it multiple times per turn, just only once the way in its effect. Any battle damage you take involving your three monsters is also damn, so you could just be like, I've already dealt 7-5 damage to you. I'm just gonna summon a 200 take monster while Majesty appearance on the and attack into your 5k monster. Full game. That's kinda crazy. You can discard this card special summon one the ancient monster from your hand or graveyard. So, except the ancient of life Neptune or if the sanctuary in the skies on the field or in either graveyard, you can special summon one Hyperion monster instant. So you could essentially get this Hyperion off this so long as the sanctuary in the sky is in the on field or in graveyard. That might actually be seeing play. The Executioner of the Underworld Pluto. This card is always treated as the 18 card, so it's part of the same card archetype as the 18s. You can banish one monster from graveyard and then target one effect monster if you change it to cool. This is a quick effect if the sanctuary in the sky is on the field or in the graveyard. You can banish this card from graveyard at one. Okay, so you could essentially just throw this card in graveyard for synchro summon to just search the card. Master Flare Hyperion can send one the ancient monster one. So that mentions the sanctuary in the sky from your hand deco. So hand deco extra deck to graveyard until the end phase. This card's name becomes that monster's original name and replaces this effect with that monster's original effect. When your opponent activates cards or effect quick effect, you can banish one fairy monster from your hand or graveyard, then target one card on the field, banish it. So they're clearly going for the agent support now. We have another agent in Protector of the Agent's Moon and selling two fairy monsters. This card's linked. Okay, I'm getting bored just looking at these cards. You can send one the sanctuary in the sky or one card that mentions from your deck to graveyard. Or if the sanctuary in the sky is on the field or in either graveyard, you can add one the agent of mystery. That's a very specific search. I don't think people would play that. Anyway, the course in escaping. So this just adds a fairy monster from grave to hand. If the sanctuary is, you can add one of your banish. So it's just not worth it a lot of the time. Activate one, the same. Do it. Damn. We'll add one monster that mentions. Cool. So this could search out the entire agent archetype. And it has protection from battle. Oh. Which is not one. Fallen Sanctuary, not a good card because it's a continuous trap. Okay, well, I say that and it can activate Sanctuary in the sky or one spell interrupt that matches it directly from the deck. Feel that's a bit slow on a trap effect. Flint Cracker. Okay, so this is just fossil support. Because you discard one card, and if you just send one fossil fusion monster from your extra to graveyard, cool. You can send this card from the field to graveyard and inflict 500 damage opponent. Okay, if fossil fusion is in your graveyard, you can return to your graveyard one of your banished cards, then that is fossil fusion or mentions that you can only use each effective. Okay, so, and then we have Shown Knight, which I believe is another fossil support card. Yes, it is. But it's also level 8 rock support. Cool. Infinity Sage. We know Infinities just only have their effects when they don't have that. And the same with Infinity Points, so there's that. There's some fusions. Fossil Machine, Skull, Convoy. One rock monster in your grave plus one level 7 or higher monster. I'd see this being good against Dark Magicians, but also bad against Dark Magicians. I mean, I can actually see a thing where someone uses Fossil Fusion on the guy or something along the Phoenix Enforcer. I don't actually think it works on Phoenix, because I don't think Phoenix... No, I don't think... Oh, this one might work. Fossil Machine Skullwagon. Rock monster in grave plus one level 5 or 6 monster. Okay. So essentially the levels they're around, that's pretty much the levels they fuse with. Cool. Contract with the Void. If you have 0 more cards in your hand, discard your entire hand, then you can special summon one Infinity. So, more Infinity. Void Cauldron, I'm guessing more Void. Here's one of the big cards from my deck, Code Exporter. If you know, I'm not gonna go over this because I've played this in Master Duel. So, yeah, skipping that. Salamander, Great Blaze Dragon. Let's move this up here to level 4 monsters. Cool. If this card be destroyed by battle or card effects, detach one material from it instead. Not sure that's what people are gonna use the effect for during the battle phase. If this card has no material quick effect, you can special summon from your extra deck one Salamander Great Exceed monster using this face up card you control as material. Yeah, I think people are gonna summon Blaze Dragon off Blaze Dragon. Or just something along those lines. And it's got a decent attack, so this is treated as an XC summon. Transfer its materials to the cool. You can only use the effect. This card is not as good as the Australia. I still think this might be played. I don't know. Maybe just for easier use of Zeus and Solids. Boosting for... So, okay, this Cybers Link effect, Link 2, might be a new card. Let's read what it's got. You can discard one card, then target one face-up card your opponent controls. Your opponent can discard one card with the same original type, monster, spell, or trap. Okay. That's a face-up card to negate this effect, otherwise destroy it. So you can essentially cause your opponent to waste cards from their hand using Brute Enforcer. That is quite cool, and the fact that it's generic means that I think multiple people are gonna use it. Articles fell over. I think that Altergeist Fell Over might only be played at 1 looking at its effect. Oh no, this name. So it's called Track Black. That name sounds fucking racist. You can target one monster you control this card points to each time it destroys an opponent's monster by battle this turn draw one card. So essentially you just combine this card with Shooting Code Talker pointing to two other cards and you get draw 4 instead. Oh no, it's each. So it's not draw 4, it's draw 6. So you can refill your hand with this and Shooting Code. Damn. Though I think it's unlikely based on where its arrows are pointing, but I still think people are going to try and play this with Shooting Code. Puppet Queen. When your opponent adds a monster from the main deck to the hand, except by drawing, you can. If this card is normal, you can summon. So this essentially is a card that says, oh, so you added outside of your draw phase. Let me special summon this beefy boy. Motor Shell. If this card is seen from the field to graveyard, you can special summon one engine token. Okay. Generic link materials. Like, that's all its effect is. And it has to be in attack position, but that's gonna be used as link material. The word what when this. I can't even pronounce that. Yeah, I don't see this being useful. Gain 100 attack for each monster type currently in your graveyard. Until the end of this turn, you can target one of. On the field, this card cannot attack for the rest of the turn. Also, the monster loses defense equal to this card's attack. Then if its defense becomes 0 by the effect destroyed, so essentially it has a Slice at the Sky Dragon effect, but equal to its attack, and that's not gonna work on a lot of cards. On a Maraku, if this card in your possession is destroyed by opponent's card effect, send to your graveyard. If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, you can draw one card. I'm pretty sure that no matter what, it's gonna be used for the second part of the effect, not the first, but I can still see it being useful for the first. Dark Alligator. Yeah, contribute some of this card by triggering one room. Cool. Cool token based on the number of cards you use to tribute summon. That's true. Destroyed by battle or is destroyed by an opponent. Well, it's monster summon. Okay, you can. Well, in the Honor's Monster Zone, you can add one time. I don't see that being very useful. Reptia Egg cannot be destroyed by battle. Cool. If this card was normal summon during the standby phase of some of the summoning players next turn, you can tribute this card special summon up to 3 level 4 low reptile / rock monsters from your hand deck but banish them. Cool. Don't see a point to that. Perform a power misdirector. If you control an odd monster, your opponent's monsters can not target this card for attacks. Not sure if that's gonna be seen. While this card is in face-up defense position, your odd monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, you take them. I mean, there are outs to this, and I don't see this being very useful. I see people just right decking or access coding this and the odd eyes away. Primal Dragon the Primordium. Your opponent has no better damage. You can. Okay, so this is another useless card. Some sort of dragon. This card can be used as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a dragon monster. Okay, you can banish this card. Target 1 level 5 or higher dragon. Add a K. And immediately after effects. No. Not even useful. The heavily metal. This card is in your hand or graveyard. You can tribute 1 beast warrior or winged beast monster species on this card. Banish it when it leaves the field. You can banish one level 4 low beast warrior or winged beast from your deck. This card's name becomes that banished monster's name. Also, it becomes the same type, attribute, and level as that monster into that. Not that really good. Chaos Griff. While face up on the field, this card is also Dark attribute. Cool. It helps the Chaos Engine. You can discard 1 light or dark monster, send 1 light or dark monster with a different attribute than the discarded monster from your deck to the graveyard, but for the rest of the turn you cannot special summon monsters with the same name as the one sent to graveyard but this effect. Cool. Proxios, so this is another Cyber. If this card you control would be used as a link material for a Cyber monster, you can also use 1 Cyber monster in your hand as material. So this essentially means the whole Cold Talker deck now can just link summon with this and not having dead Cybers cards in hand anymore. That is insane. I do think that's a hard once per turn. During your end phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 2 link monsters in your graveyard, including a Cybers link monster. Return them to the extra deck. You can only use. Yeah, so each effect is a hard one. Turn. But that's still a really good effect. Well, both of them actually are. And I see this being what helps Cold Talkers and even at Ignis doesn't grind game. So let's go. We got Outburst Dragon. If you control a monster, you can special summon this card. If you control a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then destroy all other monsters you control. Also, you cannot special summon monsters except Dark. This is meant to be rocket support, essentially. But this is an odd one. So let's go on to the next one. I'm not sure that would get played. Might. Angel of Bravery. Okay, if this got special summoned, you could special summon 1 level 5 or higher line monster from your hand, but you lose life. This card will kill you if you have little life points and you should use it, so don't. The third attack becomes double until the end of the turn. So essentially it's Power Bond, but for fairies. Well, not fairies, light monsters. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed, you can banish 1 other fairy monster from your graveyard. Add 1 fairy monster with the same level as that monster from your deck hand. Cool. Pretty sure that's not gonna be played as often. Lucky Warrior Lady. Okay. When an attack is declared involving your other warrior monsters and opponent's face-up monster, you can send this card from your hand or field to graveyard. The opponent's monster loses attack equal to its original attack until the end of the turn. You can banish this card from graveyard, then target 1. Not sure that would be. Okay, here's where things get good. Time Thief, Temporal Wall. You contribute this card, then target 1 monster in your opponent controls, banish it until the end phase. This card is in your graveyard. You can target 1 Time Thief monster you control except Time Thief. Temporal Wall, return the monster to hand. If you do, special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of Time Thief Temporal Wall once per turn. Cool. More Time Thief support. Chronicle Magician. Just the name, Chronicle Magician. That is such a cool name. If a monster was 25,000 original attack or defense is normal, special summon to field except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. If this card special summon, you can target one Dark Magician or Blue Eyes Dragon in your monster zone against 2,500 attack. So this is both Blue Eye support and Dark Magician support. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kaiba need to get a hold of this boy. Everyone knows Mystical Shine Ball. Everyone should know Master Hyperion. The agents are here. Yeah, the old agents. Vision Heroes are getting reprinted in here. Cool. And sectors. Well, 2 insectors. Ghost Tricks. Okay, so some vampires. I mean, that could explain the vampire in the OTS packs. Some DDD reprints. Oh, they're reprinting the manga DDD. Neat. Reprinting Code Radiant. That's actually pretty good. It means we've actually waited 2.5 years just to get this reprint. Code generator. This hasn't been as long. It's been since 2020, since its original printing. Where this is 2019, its original printing. So yeah, this is fun. The tinnies are being reprinted. I think that's an interesting idea. The Gene Raiders look like, well, 2 of them. So we got Whitebeard and we've got some Plunder Patrol reprints. We've got some Despian. I think these are new cards, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna assume they reprints based on the placement. Manchu of the 10,000 Hands. Obvious reprint. An Alien, obvious reprint. Lephix Cyber Dragon, that's a reprint. Doppel Warrior reprint. Mecha Phantom Beast Cult One reprint. Box of Friends, I think that's a reprint. Galaxy Soldier. Cyber Dragons are gonna love this set because of Galaxy Soldier. Why this card? Why should I make one? You're giving Flanderis more chance to get this card. Desk Butter 1, not surprised, it's being quite heavily used in virtual worlds. Retaliating Seam, cool. Cypher Twin Raptor. So the Cypher stuff are getting support. Wandering King Wildwind. That I believe would be for Resonators. Dotscape is being reprinted. I mean, he was originally printed in a structure deck, so he wasn't really that hard to get. So it's surprising he's getting a reprint. Touching Necro, I think this is again a reprint that's done to make the card harder to get. Just like Dotscaper. Demon King Baladrock. I hope I'm pronouncing that right and not pissing off a bunch of zombie fans. But again, this is big negate boy for zombies. Necro World Banshee, Zombie World Search, Globum, another zombie support. Reptilia Lamb here. I hope I pronounced that right. But again, reprint, not sure I need to go over Mass Mech Edition. Definitely don't need to go over Mass Mech Edition, since I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what it is. And we've got just normal fusion monsters until we get to Chimeritic Fortress Dragon. That is actually a neat reprint. We've also got Rampage Dragon not far below it. So 2 Cyber Dragon reprints, cool. Dark Magician. Wait, I saw that. So ignore the Dragonite. We've got Mega Fleet coming back. We've got Quintet getting reprinted. Ooh. Cyber Dragon fans and Spellcaster fans are gonna love this set. Plunder Patrol Fusion, that's fine. Cross the Wall. Baxia, another reprint on that. Yaz. How the fuck do I say that? Yazi? Nirvana High Paladin, I'm not sure I need to go over that, but okay, I'm just passing it. Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon. Again, zombie form. We've got the Sigma in this. Not sure I like that Final Sigma's getting a reprint in this, but he's the Sigma male. Plunder Patrol brand, the Synchro is getting reprinted. I'm not sure people actually use the Synchro. Cupid Pitch, cool reprint. I think I've seen people use it in virtual ones, not sure if that's the case. Princess Cologne. That I believe is a reprint. Crimson Knight Vampire Bram, I believe is a reprint. Ghost Trick Dullahan, I believe is a reprint. So cute, boss. That's how it's spelled. Ghost Trick so cute, boss. Okay, I think that's how it's said, but I'm not sure that's correct. Sky Cavalry Centaur. I'm not sure I pronounced that right. DD Duo Dawn King. Okay. Hope Harbinger's being reprinted. So Blue Eyes players are gonna have a field day trying to get this. Or just any deck that runs cards that can go into level 8 spam like this. Gives people easy negate card to go after. Number 60, number 97, and I believe number 38 will probably be played in the same deck, so yeah, and then you've got skip your next draw phase, also draw a true card. Okay, so essentially number 60 is here, but I don't like that. I believe this is okay, this is what I thought it was. It's the mass make that's just an after troll card. Gene Raider Excuse Monster, not sure if that's new or not. I know for a fact that Plunder Patrol Monster. Hulky Fibrex is getting reprinted, boys. Vampire Sucker. Okay, Sanctuary in the Sky is being reprinted. The Fleet of Summoning Karibo is being reprinted. And Advanced Ritual Art. Zombie World is being. Reptiliana Spawnic. Insectosaur. Vampire Kingdom. Yangzing. Dark Contract with Swamp King. Domain of the True Monarch. So, the Sanctum of Paths. Generated Boss Stage Planet. So they're pretty much reprinting entire deck cores for this, or engine cores. Heavenly Dragon Circle, Fossil Fusion, Gaspier Theater of the Branded. I don't know if this is actually being a reprint. I'm sure it is because it's the part of the Vampire Takeover is reprint. Yangzing Brutality, I think is Pendulum Area again, I think is 9 Pillars of the Yangzing. I believe Moonsong played this against me when I tried to stream snipe him, but I think he also played it on himself. So he played it twice. Vampire Domination. Oh, Sonic Conflict's being reprinted. So those who aspire to get Cold Talkers or play Cold Talkers or any cyber stick, you're gonna have a chance to get one of the best cards for the deck in Cyanide Conflict. This is a massive reprint for the deck. Crystal the Unrivaled Tenny, yeah, could see that because of the Tenny. Okay, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Dark Magician Girl, Cyber Dragon, Dark Armed Dragon, Spear Mode. Boy, Spear Mode's gonna be the most searched for card in this deck. It better be one of the Ghost Rays. This card's gonna be too easy to get. Ultimate Dragon, cool, Red Dragon Archfiend, Eye of Timaeus. And that's everything. So I think the last few cards where it's Blue Eyes to Aftermath, they're all gonna be in Ghost Rays, I think. But these do reprint a lot of uh, engine pieces, essentially, with a lot of good cards for decks that haven't been reprinted as well. And some that have, but people don't care for the ones that have already been reprinted, they care for the ones that haven't. And then I'm pretty sure Spear Mod will probably be a Ghost Rare, so I think if anybody pulls it, it's probably gonna be Future Night. It also is a good staple to have. Uh, and I think it's gonna be one of the better cards we get.